What's up? Okay. I've had a very, very long day, but I made it here. So welcome to this J-Hope past life live reading. What's up, everyone? Hey, what's up, Leslie? Hey, what's up? Hello. Hey, everyone. Oh, the Blackpink comeback. I know everybody's been liking it. Oh, thank you. But yeah, everybody's been liking that Blackpink comeback that they had. So I do like the music video. Don't really like the song, but the music video was nice. Forever Young is your favorite. I'm trying to think about what song did I like off of the Blackpink album. It was this one song and I can't even remember it, but I liked it. I'll remember it if I like seeing the track list. But yeah, I'm trying to wait for a few more people to get in here because everybody's been wanting this J Hope past life reading, and yeah. Did I watch the Fiesta dinner party? Of course. um, what the Kingdom of Hearts trailer? What is that? I've heard of it. I just don't know what that was. Nah, Lisa, you're not late. We haven't even started yet. Um, have I heard about Taehyung going to the club as a minor? No. Do I want to talk about my rough week at tea time? No, because I didn't really have like that rough of a week. It's just today was like very busy for me. Like I didn't even have time to hardly do anything. Oh, Kingdom Hearts is a video game. Yeah. When I'm gonna release the Min June reading? Hopefully tomorrow. Like I'm still in the process of editing that. Like I need to hopefully the Min June reading will be released tomorrow. Hey Vicky, what's up? Oh my god, really? Just to see Dom Hobie? I thought I gave everybody enough time because believe me, today is the most unprofessional day I've ever had. Oh my gosh. Well, a girl in her Insta live said that her and V went to the club when they were both 19. Okay. All right. Um, but you don't really care about fics, but you found a good fanfic. Okay. What? Hold up. Is he Dom? Yeah, we all said that Hobie was Dom. I honestly, from this past life reading, I really don't know where he gets that from. Be honest. I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it. Maybe I kind of do know where he probably got that from. She didn't go to the club with them. She saw him there and he was acting like he was a model. Okay. Um, Care to share where he think you got it from? You'll see. You'll see once this reading gets going. You still stand, Lexi. You still stand bottom hoping. Oh my gosh. Anyways, let me get started on this reading. Okay, so I'm gonna warn y'all. Y'all need to go get y'all tissues and stuff and everything, cause like this ain't gonna be a happy reading, y'all. I'm just gonna let y'all know, like it's not gonna be a happy go lucky reading. It's gonna be sad. It's gonna be sad. So let me get my notes together. I don't know. They didn't give me much to go off on, but I got a little bit of details of what happened. But but yeah. What, Leslie, you already knew this was gonna happen? Lord. Hi, let me get started. Okay. Let's see. Eh, okay. It almost fell, y'all. It almost fell. Anyways, so was Hobie a male or female in the past life? And I'm going to say that he was a female in a past life because I got this Queen of Cups card. So, was a female in the past life. He had a past life on a farm, and it was in Asia. It was on the Asian farm, which we know they have farms. They have the farms, and then they have the city. So, yep, he was a female in Asia on a farm. Let's see. Move that out the way. So, what was his life like growing up and everything? So what I got father. He was very close to his father in the past life. And then the father taught him healing arts and like herbal healing and all that stuff. So yeah, taught him all of those kind of things or whatever. I think that's how they got close or whatever. And then also the farm that they were on, it wasn't a poor farm. It was like a fairly like well-off farm. Like they weren't doing bad, but they weren't like doing very excellent either. So I was told that. And then there is a karmic relationship that happened. I'll get into that later. And then I have phobias. And then I have the trust and faith card, which this card talks about faith and trust being like destroyed or something happening to make somebody lose their faith and their trust. So I asked if he was married or single, but he was actually married in this life. He was married in this life to a man who was basically like approved by Hosek's family at the time. The father liked him and approved him to marry, Hosek or whatever. And everybody else, like I guess in the community, looked up to this guy or whatever. And he was just, I guess they felt like he was a good person to marry. But I was told that this marriage was actually bad. This was a bad marriage going on. That's why this karmic relationship card is up here, because this wasn't a good marriage. But I wanted to read this phobia card. The phobia card says that this card comes to you compassionately to help you connect the dots between current life phobias and past lifetimes. Often consciously remembering the past life source of your anxieties is enough to release their grip on you. The situation you're inquiring about has its basis in underlying phobias or fears. These fears are energy blocks which are slowing or prohibiting the results you desire. Phobias have to do with the impulse to have to complete mastery over situations that are out of your control. They are also bringing up many trust issues. Your higher self and unconscious mind know the original source of any phobia you may have manifested. You can unearth the origins of these phobias through a past life regression or even through dream work. For example, as you're falling asleep, ask your higher self to give you information you'll remember upon waking that's related to the phobia. By directly confronting your underlying fears, you can lessen your hold on your unconsciousness. It's all about awareness. So, yeah. And then I wanted to read that karmic relationship one. Says this card indicates that one or more of the people in your current life are from your previous lifetimes. You both ended your relationships with karmic imbalances. This means that one or both of you are most likely harboring old feelings that need to be healed, released. When this occurs, you will be set free from reoccurring destructive or toxic relationship patterns. In some cases, the card will arise when there's a union with a beloved soul from a previous life. Perhaps you finally reconnected with a romantic partner from your past, or a new friendship is bringing you great joy. With healthy past life connections, you'll immediately feel a sense of comfort and familiarity. Uh, you receive this card in answer to a question or concern that involves a karmic relationship. Fortunately, you can appeal to heaven for help in releasing old stuck energies or emotions. You may be guided to work with the specialist in past life regression and relationship healing. So yeah, I think too, because I did ask if there was somebody in BTS he was having a karmic relationship with, but no, there's nobody he's having a karmic relationship with in BTS, but he has met or there is somebody outside of BTS, like maybe a friend or maybe somebody you could be in a relationship or get into a relationship with that he could possibly meet that has this little karmic relationship thing going on. So basically what I was told about like the bad marriage was there wasn't any love in that marriage. Like the guy didn't love Hosek as the woman, I should say her. The guy didn't love her. And he would do things where he would make her feel like unwanted or like her opinion didn't matter, like basically didn't treat her like she was an actual wife. And the sad part was like the father knew what was going on and basically just felt like they would work it out, but they never really did. And they never got divorced. They stayed married to each other. Um, they told me that Hosek did have kids. She had like 3 kids. Yeah, 3 kids. And She got the love from the kids that she didn't get from the husband. So that information was given to me. And yeah, this marriage right here, like the whole karmic thing and everything with the feeling unloved and can't trust or whatever, that has carried over into this lifetime concerning Hosek and his relationship with other people. And also I heard like this trust issue thing right here, like that carried into this life where he does not trust males, does not trust his feelings or anything with males. So that yeah, that's probably how he developed this whole dominating thing and why he's so dominant. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, that's just pretty much what I got from that life, just being a part of a loveless marriage. And yeah, it's sad. I felt a lot of sadness and some heartache when I was going through these cards, so it was sad. So moving on to what Hosek's life purpose was in the life in that lifetime, and that was, I got these cards, which this card actually describes their marriage perfectly. And this card is about laying like strong foundations. It's like basically Hosek wanted to be in a loveless relationship or loveless marriage and struggle so you can learn like endurance and strength. Like that's what the willow tree is, like laying down like roots, strong roots, strong spiritual roots, to build strength and endurance. And so basically that's what that marriage kind of like taught him. And then also he learned which they told me like he did a lot of writing in the marriage. So the scribe part with the writing, he took that writing skill into this life with him. And then hold on, I'm gonna read that card. Six of Roses. Okay. So the card is the War of Roses. It says, it says, the card depicts a war within a relationship or a battle within your heart about a relationship. Most often, this relationship is romantic in nature, but this card can also refer to a coworker, partner, boss, or family member. There could be power plays, and at very least, there's a lack of communication. You are at an impasse. Your intuition or your spirit has told you that the experience is not a supportive one, but your passions, fears, and needs keep you from listening. You have tried to bring the two together, indicated by the dirty flag with the combined white and red rose on the ground. But what's happening in the relationship is not compatible with your spirit's view for you. So there you stand, your spirit and your passions, just watching and waiting. This situation is nothing less than karmic, and it is time to listen and take action. Awareness, visions, and self honoring as required for you to position yourself best and make plans to leave the battlefield. But like that's the thing though. I don't think that he ever like made plans to leave the battlefield. Like he was just taking he never left the marriage, so he was just taking whatever came into the marriage, even though he probably really wanted to leave. But I think that was also to the purpose of that lifetime. so he can learn what a caring connection is through the opposite of, experience the negative side of not having a good relationship. So that pretty much was his life purpose in that lifetime. So this is for I think this is for what he did learn. This is what he did learn in that past life. So what he did learn was learn how to be more playful. That's what the loving elementals card is. Learning how to be more playful in life, learning how to be more joyous and have more laughter to your life. He's learned that. Learned how to be, because the bird nest is about expansion and taking care of things and building things from the ground. So I think like from him taking care of his family in the last lifetime, that's what he's learned how to do, and then learn how to clear the way. I would say he learned how to clear like kind of like some of his resistance, some of his obstacles, some of his things. He learned how to clear it out. Then I got caring connections. He learned what a healthy relationship is and what a caring connection should be or feel like. Learn the door to personal healing and happiness. Learn how to do that, and then learn how to walk away from like unhealthy relationships or unhealthy things that's not good for him. Bet he did learn that. And then it's saying too, I thought this card was interesting, the rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life, and this card is about like how like whatever happened to you like in your past life, um you are getting basically what you didn't get in that past life. Like you're getting blessings now that you didn't get from that life. So I really feel like this is why in this life he's getting like so much like love and success and things um in this life from other people, because he didn't really get that in his last life. And then solitude and silence, peace prevails. I think he learned a lot about the goodness of solitude, kind of being off to yourself in thinking. So I think that he really learned his lesson in that, because I'm sure he had a lot of time alone as a woman in that kind of life. So that's what I got for what he did learn. Okay. So this is what he did not learn. So what he didn't learn was to let go of attachments. He didn't learn how to let go of his indecision on things. Um, he didn't learn how well, because of the indecision and the attachments, this door of value didn't open for him. And then he didn't learn how to heal his broken heart. So I'm gonna put it like this. So yeah, because he had such an indecision about letting go of this attachment, didn't learn how to heal his broken heart, and because of that, this door to value did not open for him. Let me see, what was the other my other cards? Yeah, and then he didn't go through that whole, like, this is the same card kind of like Youngie got, where he didn't take the painful experience and transform into something stronger and better. He didn't do that for himself. Did not clear the past and heal the present. He didn't do that. He didn't learn how to do that. Um, Also for the architect, he did not learn to step into like his own power and um and really stand up and say, okay, well, no more. I'm just gonna go. He didn't do that. And yep, he didn't get himself out of the ruins. I got the caught in ruins card. And then for these cards, what he didn't surrender was he didn't surrender the outdated beliefs about himself. And then he didn't surrender his ego about the situation. Also, some of the details I got from this was that the kids did try to encourage him to leave the marriage, but he still just wouldn't go or leave the marriage. And I did hear that he had a lot of fear about leaving and a fear about the outside world. Like he didn't know where he was going to go, what he was going to do if he did leave the marriage. And so because he didn't leave that marriage, then yeah, he got the caught in the ruins card and the architect card. Never learned how to step into his own power and just go out, and never did this whole complete transformation that the spirit and everybody was trying to push him to do. So he kind of just got caught in that energy of the broken heart and not being pleased and just feeling trapped, and just got caught up in there and didn't really move forward. Like he had the opportunity, he just didn't take it. So that is what he didn't learn to do, which I think that does still kind of currently affect his life now, because he still carries around that anxiety about don't know how things are going to work out, what are they going to do. He still carries around that anxiety. He hasn't quite let that go. He still carries that in this life. I have realized that too about him. Okay, so this is going to be like steps that he could take so he can heal his past life, which is cornucopia is like that wish fulfillment card. I guess him knowing that his wishes are going to get fulfilled, like he has support, um being with kindred spirits and feeling the love with a group of like-minded souls and kindred spirits, and is really helps him. I think him being in BTS really helps him in his growth. um Also that sacred, that the second chakra, he needs to be, from this card I got more of, he needs to be more in touch with his emotions. He needs to be more in touch with his emotions. And then the angel of love, he needs to love himself more and appreciate himself more, and knows that, he deserves love. So these are going to be my advice cards at the top. Okay. And then I got fogged in, which it says go slow, take your time. So yeah, she's like, go slow with these steps and take your time for the healing, because this is not all going to heal in one day. Just go slow right now. Like the fogged in card is like, right now you can't see what's around the corner, but if you just take your time and go slowly, you can see it. um Breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. This card talks more about like creating a path for yourself. Like you're going to have to create a break in your healing. Like if you feel like you're fenced off at like a wall, you're going to have to like break that wall down and create the path to healing, because he's definitely blocked off and he's going to have to break through that block. And then fellow traveler, support is all around you. Yeah, like he has a lot of spiritual support around him. like, because with this cornucopia card too, he has a lot of spiritual support around him, and they will help him get all of his wishes fulfilled so he can stop like worrying himself to death about stuff. So what he needs to surrender to help himself was surrender your fear of intimacy. It says you are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening up your heart. So, yeah, he's going to have to surrender that fear to intimacy and open up his heart. Um, Also, it says surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So yeah, he's gonna have to surrender some of that Dom stuff. He's gonna have to let somebody in, and yeah, he's gonna have to surrender some of that control. So for my advice cards, I have the Four of Scrolls, the Karmic Trench. I'm gonna read that. That was a good message. And then the Two of Scrolls, it was the Two Worlds. I'm gonna read that too because that was a good message also. So for the Karmic Trench, let me read that. It says that this card reveals a difficult pattern in your life, a pattern of self defeating feelings, thoughts, and actions that you've brought forward from previous incarnations. You return to this life with the intention of breaking this karmic pattern, but you got pulled into the old thoughts and behaviors. You've been digging yourself deeper into a karmic trench that gets harder and harder to escape. This pattern is not unknown to you. You recognize it in your relationships, in your jobs, and then certainly in your beliefs and behaviors and responses. It's time to change and take charge of your karma by altering your inner ideas, feelings, and patterns that cause you to make sabotaging choices. Every time you notice yourself making an old choice that digs you deeper into your karmic trench, you can change your mind and your actions. This will require your conscious effort every step of the way. Without such work, you could go lifetimes burying yourself in the same feelings. But with your commitment to making changes every day, you can dig yourself out. So, yeah, that was a good message. And for the Two Worlds, let's see, Two of Scrolls. Okay. It says, when you receive this card, there is a conflict in your life between the outer world and what that outer world requires of you and how your own spirit directs you. You actually may have had a number of past lives where you wanted to focus your spiritual growth. Therefore, join a monastery to do so. Then, missing the wonders that the world could offer, such as family, love, and financial success, you choose the secular world exclusively in your next incarnation. Yet this don't offer the spiritual focus you also sought. Because of this, it's likely that you bounce back and forth from the monastic to the personal in a number of incarnations and through a number of different faiths. You are now experiencing a polarity between a full self-realized spiritual experience and a personal success in your day-to-day life. It often feels if you have to let go of one in order to embrace the other. This push and pull will continue until you learn to bring the spiritual self to every situation in your personal life. It's time to replace worry with trust and integrate your eternal truth with your temporary reality. If you have a job or are in a relationship that actively pulls you from your spirit, you must deal with it or possibly leave it. Who you are forever is who you are now. Let nothing impede that power, and when you own it, absolute self-realization in both worlds will elude you no longer. So yeah, that was uh that was a powerful message. So yeah, pretty much that's all I got for Hosek. So basically, this is why we know like why he's so closed off and he doesn't really tell the other members of his personal feelings and everything, and he's so closed off. I think he only really tells one member what he's personally feeling. But yeah, that is that's basically it. That's all I got for Hosek. He's just it's just like it makes sense why his love life is so complicated in this lifetime. I feel like almost as if he might actually repeat the pattern of that marriage in this lifetime, because when I did the reading on what his marriage might be like, yeah. So he might be repeating that pattern. Who knows, child? Um okay, so let me read some stuff. Thank yous. What maybe at a point in the marriage, Hobie thought the partner would eventually change for the better, and it didn't happen. Might have been nice to beginning. Um, did I get the whole part? Like, I think okay. So what I got from the marriage was I think Hobie wanted to really be in love and love this guy and wanted things to change, but I think Hobie did everything he could to try to change the situation and everything, but it just still didn't work because that guy just didn't have any love, any attraction. So yeah, he does need to open his heart like Youngie. Is the karmic trench he has is about a friend or he himself. The karmic trench is more about himself. I think the fact that he didn't get enough love from his husband really hurt his self-esteem badly, and that's why he couldn't get out. Yeah, I think so too. I think that, and then also I don't know why it's coming back to my memory, but then too, since he didn't really heal the broken heart and everything, he still carries a lot of resentment from towards the husband and his father, because he didn't want the kind of mad at the father for letting him get in such, a loveless marriage and support it. So yeah, an abusive relationship is the worst thing. Yeah. I know there wasn't no physical abuse going on, but yeah, definitely it was pretty abusive. Yeah, that's true. It is understandable. Do you think he felt like he couldn't leave his husband? I think so, because I mean, like when I think about it, like he was on all he really knew was the farmland in that area. So I think that he probably did feel like he couldn't leave. He was pretty stuck in that situation because I don't think he felt like he had anywhere else that, he can go to get away from it. Which that made me even feel even more sad, because I really felt like he felt like that. Like he couldn't get out of it or had anywhere else to go. Can we go over everyone's sexuality? We'll go. Why are we going over everybody's sexuality again? We have to just do that in tea time because I thought we already did. To be honest, host sex pain is not his fault. He really had bad people that got him into this whole deal. He really didn't have control in his life. That's true. That's very true. But when you're in those kind of lifetimes like that, it kind of is your fault because what they want you to do is they want you to rise above that. Like they want you to find your power. Even if you did feel um powerless, they still wanted you to find your power in some kind of way and transform your life. Like life has a funny way of like giving you like little opportunities for you to take to escape things like that, but it's up to you to take it, and he didn't take it. So so yeah. Any other questions about the past life, because everything else is about to be for tea time. um he was in love with the idea of love and got disappointed. Why I try not to have high expectations about love. To be honest, like I don't think that at the time we had any kind of expectations about love, because I think back in those time you married fairly young. So it was like that's what you do, you marry. I don't think he really had any expectations about love. Yeah, I still have the teen notes. And then I can feel like you can really see the distrust in men and how he doesn't purposely look for friendships in men from what we've seen. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I mean, that's why he's like so closed off, and like RM be like, I still don't even know this guy. And I'm just like, how don't you know him and you've been living with him for like years? Like, I don't understand. But that's like how closed off he is. Like he does not trust men. Yeah, I feel like it was because he had no expectations or standards that he didn't stand up for himself, but he still had hopes. That's true. That is really true. I feel like he's the kind of guy that would get along with his kids so much because they're a pair. Yeah, actually he did really get along with his kids. He did. Um, I heard that he died of old age and his kids what was around him. So the kids really did love him in that past lifetime. He literally was disappointed but not surprised. It's really sad. He's like, well, damn, she said, well, dang, I understand about privacy, but the fact that the leaders still don't know him, gee, I know, right? When he said, I still don't know him, I said, what? How is that possible? How is that possible? You still don't know him? Okay. But yeah, yeah, the kids definitely loved him and supported him, so that's good. Is there a specific place in Asia that shows where he is? Or nope, I did not get any details on a specific place in Asia where he was. Only physics and God know him. Probably. Probably. Doggone it. Um, after the debut, after their debut years is really makes you think about getting to know people. Um, the one person that would be the one to actually know his true self would be a very lucky person. Yeah, he shows so much bravery, but in reality, hold a lot. Yeah, Dorothy, you just came. You missed the whole reading, Dorothy. Missed the whole reading. Is there anything on a specific time period for his past life? Nope, I didn't get any specifics. Only thing I got was that he just lived on a fairly well off farm in Asia. That's it. That's all I got. They didn't give me much. They didn't give me as much as detail as the other ones. I don't know why, but that is up to the spirit, and I don't ask no questions. I just get what I get. um, so I think I should wrap this up so we can go into tea time. So let me wrap this up. We can go into tea time and we can talk more about J Hope, the Fiesta, the Blackpink comeback, if y'all want to talk about that. What else we gotta talk about? So much stuff, so much BTS stuff. But yeah, let me wrap this up. So, if you guys want a personal reading by me, then just email me at awakeningamongus.com. I am offering like personal past life readings, and just email me there. All of the readings and everything that I offer is in the description box below, and all the details are there. So, yep, email me, and you're gonna go to live tea and talk about BTS getting tipsy on live TV. You know. All right, so give me about 5 minutes. Yeah, give me about 5 minutes. I don't need that long of a break. I'm good. I'm good right now. So we're going, yeah, give me about 5 minutes, going to jump right into tea time, and I got you. I don't think Chelsea is coming. So I got y'all. All right. So I will see y'all at tea time about 5 minutes. All right. So thank you guys for enjoying this reading. I'll catch y'all at tea time. Bye.